Hello everybody and welcome to today's official Elite Dangerous live stream. My name is Paige, one of the community managers here at Frontier Developments, and I'm joined by the lovely Will.
Hello.
Hello Will, thank you.
Also a member of the community team.
Also a member of the community team.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me today.
Well, no worries. Thanks for having me on this live stream.
We'll reverse the roles.
I'm letting Paige host it today.
Yes, but that's good.
The auspicious right to.
Yes.
You're doing so well.
Oh, thank you. I'm very much enjoying it. I love being with all these peoples. They're all lovely. Hello, people. We've got Orange Spark. We've got Imana76. Oh, no, I know who that is. Donkey Kong. Captain Thea Cruiser, the Smiling Blobfish, which is a wonderful name.
I hope it's like that, that fish with
It
the weird
is. That's the
blobfish.
blobfish. It's got really wide mouth. It's just like kind of
Smiling.
strange. Juku Avas, ZXAZ, Aramus. Hello, everybody. I'm not going to say the thing. But it's lovely to have you with us.
It's lovely to have you here.
It is.
Have you had good weekends? We are, of course, restreaming today.
Yes.
On Twitch, YouTube and Mixer.
Very exciting.
So we may be pulling comments from different places. If someone's asked a question, you're like, I don't see that question anywhere. It's because it's probably on another platform. But
it does mean that you can now watch us from your chosen platform. If you prefer Mixer, you can head over to Mixer and watch us. If you prefer Twitch, you can head over to Twitch. It's pretty funky. It's pretty funky. So what is it we're going to be doing today then, Will?
Today what we're doing is we're continuing with the Distant Worlds 2 expedition.
Fabulous.
So this weekend some interesting things happened. Firstly, I found my first Earthlight on this route. I had found them before, but this is my first one on this route, which is quite a while.
Mm-hmm. You mapped it all?
Mapped it all.
Very nice.
Found a load of water worlds at the weekend, found an ammonia world, then felt a little brave and found a neutron star. And I did a 250 light year jump.
Nice.
Smooth as smooth can be. Off stream, went perfect. Did it twice.
And
if we find one today,
we'll probably crash into it.
So we're going to jump into it.
Yes, head into the game. So we're off to waypoint 7 now.
Waypoint 7, which is Stumi something. I'm missing all the beautiful points of interest.
Yeah, Stume, KMW, C1, 342. You did also meet a pony.
I met a pony. I went cycling. Well, it was really sad actually.
Oh no.
I went cycling at the weekend. Well, it's a happy story, but it ends sad.
Don't give us a sad pony story.
It's not about the pony.
Okay.
But it's linked. I went on a bike ride because the weather was particularly nice, and on that bike ride, we met a pony called Horace. Horace the pony.
Such a good name.
And Horace was nice, but also quite coy. And like you'd go and pat Horace, and Horace was like all over that, loving the nuzzles.
Okay.
And then he would like turn away and do something else. And then as we were going to walk away, he put his head back out for like more, which was pretty awesome. And then I did a cycle. Went along the river all the way around, came to the science park, and I got a flat tire.
Oh, that's not a sad horse story. It's
not a sad horse story. It's a sad bicycle.
Bad bike.
Got a flat tire. Inner tube burst open.
Oh, great.
Made quite a weird noise, and I've ordered a new tube, so I'm going to be working on that tonight. Get my bike back in gear.
You know how to change that? I just had to do both of mine, so.
Oh. Paige, you want to come and help me?
Yeah, sure.
Sort mine
Hello,
out?
that game developer. How are we doing? I'm fine. I'm pretty good.
Yeah,
how are you, Will?
I'm all right, yeah. I'm a little sleepy today.
Yes, that's why I've got my lovely cup of tea. Good question. Tea. So I know you do drink it occasionally. We won't talk about the other thing.
Yeah.
I go for Yorkshire tea.
Yeah.
What do you go for?
I like Yorkshire tea too. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, if I'm feeling extremely decadent, I like a good cup of Earl Grey.
Oh God, no! Tastes like old ladies.
Tastes like flowers.
No, it smells like a nursing home. It's not good. It's not good.
Are people on Twitch able to talk to us?
Yes, we're still testing this restream thing, but it seems everyone's a little bit sleepy on Twitch today.
Yeah, we're just making sure we are not missing comments. I'll leave it there.
Yes, we'll keep an eye out. Commander Face Guy, yep.
Is it pulling in from... We'll find out. There's usually a little bit of a delay.
That's okay. Tea is life and coffee. Let's click-a-roo, have a look about. We'll figure it out. That's okay. We'll keep both screens open.
So it seems like when our feed for Twitch isn't being pulled in. So sorry if we've ignored you on Twitch.
That's okay. We're very sorry, but we will figure that out next time with technical issues and all that.
Yeah.
Well, no, Shan.
Got a very good
I don't know
there.
what old ladies taste like, but the nursing home that my nan lives in always has a very weird sort of lavender smell to it, and it's just exactly what Earl Grey smells like to me. And so I'm just like, oh god, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, Yorkshire
Game developer has a Yorkshire tea as well. That's okay. I do like. I had a dragon oolong a little while ago.
Oh, is it green?
It was a white tea, I believe, and it was fancy. It was really good.
What is a white tea?
Oh gosh, my husband would know immediately. I always forget what the differences are. I just remember that it was like these little pearls.
Ah, okay.
It was very nice.
Sounds
Raxlian asks why we're streaming at 2000 kbps bitrate when it allows up to 6000.
I don't know. I spoke to this about Stegs on Friday, and apparently we're not. So I'm going to have to check.
We'll have a play around, see what we can figure out. But thank you for letting us know. That is handy.
Yeah. I'm going to copy it down because we need to figure out.
I'll write it on the back of this paper.
Yes, with a lovely
with a pen.
Handy pen.
Oh, someone's been eating this one. I'll get
That's
a different pen.
me, probably.
Will.
I get hungry on these live streams.
You have biscuits and water, you eat pens. You're not human, mate. Oh no, what have you done? What have you done?
I thought I found an earthworm, but it wasn't. Look at this very...
Ooh.
It's...
Slidey, slidey,
I swear
slidey.
the designers put that on purpose to get you excited about things. But I am actually just... I'm really only stopping for special worlds. Special worlds. Hello, Kraylog, how are you doing? HelloItsKolo, welcome. Thank you for liking my jumper.
It is a wonderfully weird jumper, I do like it. You do have a fantastic selection of jumpers.
Oh, why am I overheating?
I've just gone with a very sunny Star Wars theme.
This one?
Which is nice,
yeah, and
which is good.
Yeah, thanks for your comment. I was overheating and got scared, and I'm still hot.
I feel like you need like a Dolan.
A Dolan?
Dolan jumper, which is like the messed up Donald Duck.
Oh yes,
like,
yes.
So.
I'd wear that. I would wear that.
There we go. Oh gosh, Sky Master, we'll definitely look into it. We'll have a look around and see what we can do.
Yeah, it's odd because
we're
it should
at 30
be,
FPS, not 60.
It should all be set up for that, so we just probably have to play around with our settings.
It's all right. We will get there. We will get it beautiful. And yeah, Captain Thea says that it's teased them quite a few times with the icy bodies. Oh, I do love the difference between like the sides of the sky, how one's sort of like gold and the other's black.
Yeah.
It always makes me laugh when I see that. It makes for some really cool screenshots.
Mm. And which we have seen many.
Yes.
We've seen many of those, showing them off. Showed some off on Frontier Extra last week.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, so if you didn't get around to watching that, give it a watch. Lots of little community celebration-y stuff there.
And what is Frontier Extra?
Frontier Extra is a monthly show where we take an opportunity to talk through some of the community happenings, some news, if relevant. Just have a little chat about all sorts of things. Yeah.
And, you know, if you only play one of Frontier's games but you're interested in the others, we'll sort of cover stuff from all of the games, including Frontier stuff as well. So cool events, and Jurassic World Evolution was just nominated for a music award.
Which is really cool.
Which is brilliant.
Because it's got I'm going to pick the buzzwords here. But it's, tell me, Paige, it has an original soundtrack.
An entirely original soundtrack. So you may notice when you're listening to Jurassic World Evolution that it sounds very much like the films, and you know it sounds very much like other games, and you're like, oh, you know, maybe they just borrowed some stuff. No. So the gentleman who wrote the music for it wrote it all from scratch, which is awesome because it fits so beautifully with the theme, and I definitely admire musicians that can take a sort of an existing sort of genre theme, how it sounds, and create something brand new that fits beautifully.
Yeah, and it has to do the franchise justice. You know, it has to sound similar in that universe, and it does.
Yeah,
so.
And he made 39 tracks entirely, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That game developer, yes, we are developers. Technically, we are from Frontier Developments, the guys that made Elite Dangerous, Jurassic World Evolution, Planet Coaster, and many other games in the past.
Yeah, and then more specifically, we work on the community team.
We do.
So we're here to represent you guys to the faces of the development team.
Their faces, their hands, all of it. Just,
their entire forms going to a weird place now.
Yeah, they're kind of Wizard of Oz, just giant floating heads, and we go there like, hello, great devs.
Yes, we must develop this feature. Go forth and tell the community. And there's like smoke and stuff.
And they're like, we will give you a brain. We will give you a new scanning system.
I have asked for ruby slippers. But I haven't been given any yet.
Of course you have.
By the days.
That's all right. I'll put that down for your birthday. Ruby slippers for Will.
Talith on Twitch says here, Dolan is your spirit animal to me.
Yes, I'm going to have to teach you what Dolan is.
I know, I've seen it. I have seen it. I just don't know it by name. I'm not too well versed in memology. So I didn't study it.
Ghost PBSF. Where's the tick gone? The tick, we actually posted about it this morning.
Yes.
Essentially, it will be or has been already fixed today, and you won't have lost any progress.
Yes.
So it will be back to normal today. Just keep an eye out. If you do have any issues, just let us know again. We will poke it some more.
Yeah, but it should be resolved now.
Should be fixed.
Kevin Costner called. There's a water world.
Oh no. I prefer Kevin Bacon.
No, Costner.
No, I prefer Bacon.
Well, as an actor, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. And yeah, Raxlian says they remember Planet Coaster being nominated for sound music as well. I love the music in Planet Coaster so much.
I mean, all our audio guys do an amazing job.
Yeah.
This is all right. There's an ammonia world. No, it's water world. There's 3 water worlds here.
Shiny.
3. They're all for me. They're mine.
Apart from the people that are watching you stream and go ahead and snipe them from you.
Which it's all right.
Raxler doesn't exist apparently, according to
Don't know
Thea.
what you're talking about.
No, it's redacted as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take this stream down now, guys.
Somebody in the Twitch chat is called I Am Will. Are you lying to me?
What?
What is your real name?
I am Will. My real name is William.
It is William.
It
is William.
William Flanagan.
It is William Flanagan.
That's my
Mine
real name.
Mine is just Paige.
Paige. No, Harvey.
Or Paige Harvey, yes.
Doxed.
Nilo.
Don't dox me.
Don't. I mean, mine's in my Twitter handle, so that's fine.
Yeah.
That game developer is learning to use Unity at the moment, and it is a good engine. It really is. It is complicated, though. There's plenty. I'm trying to remember. Megan, one of our programmers, was talking about some really good tutorials for Unity. I'll have to ask her.
Yeah, I wouldn't know personally.
I wouldn't know. No, unfortunately, we don't do the coding things.
We just
we
get
see
to see the hard work that these guys put in.
We see the things and then we talk about them. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what we got?
So
it's a little potato.
I like this place because there's a load of water worlds which I'm gonna have to.
It's like a little small cheese wheel. Hello, Colin. Lovely to see you here. He says, "Good afternoon, Double Trouble."
Bam.
Bam.
Bam. He's fake. I am Will as well. Says I am Will.
This is a really good tea. You can have some tea.
No, you
just
enjoy
have it from the other side.
It's not hot water, Paige. I will not drink it. Cannot make me.
He doesn't want my tea.
Oh look.
Orange Spark says, if we start cloning Paige, does the collection of them get called a book? Yes. Actually, no. It gets called an encyclopedia. That was actually a nickname I had when I was younger.
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. You know, a collection.
Yeah.
I got called encyclopedia because I was a very smart child. Yeah. I was just full of weird fun facts, and I still am.
It's not changed, really.
I got called encyclopedia for some reason.
Did you have an animal section in there which had all weird-faced sort of 70s style animals?
Oh, they were fantastic. They're so good. No, I'm not going to plug my own Twitter.
I am, though.
Yeah,
okay.
good.
If you are on Twitter and you're interested, Paige put up some really interesting weird animals. They're akin to this kind of thing.
They are. They're very strange. They're like monkeys with human faces and a shark that goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, they're really
without
creepy.
hands, but it's close enough. It's close enough, but Yeah, so I like to draw and design tattoos, and the next one's animal themed, and so I've got
So
a
you're
collection.
looking for inspiration from those?
Yeah, kind of. Just of what not to do. But yeah, I've got a collection of old 70s library books, which are just strange animal drawings. They're weird. Really weird. Absolute chonk of a ram.
Chonk of a ram?
Yes.
What are these
Birds
words?
with Arms subreddit. That is a great subreddit.
Birds with Arms?
That
I'm
does
gonna check
remind
out.
me. I did promise Stuart that I would mention it.
Okay, go for
the
it.
Elite Dangerous Reddit has just hit 150,000
Hey, awesome.
subscribers.
Awesome.
And I remember when 6 months ago it was like only 100,000, like, or
That's
120.
loads. Well
Yeah,
done.
so 150,000 commanders are all there memeing and posting pictures of ships and asps in front of things.
Yeah,
and
yeah, as is
other
customary.
various things. And
We've got
It's
some
good
events
times.
going on, haven't we?
We
in
do.
the next 2 months. We've got PAX East,
yep.
at the end of March. Can't remember the exact dates now.
Oh, it's
Don't
no.
want to say the wrong one.
I don't remember.
We can find
Oh,
out because we're on the internet.
You fly, I'll type.
You handle it.
Oh no, I can't type apparently.
But it's at the end of March. It's in Boston for PAX East, the 28th of March.
Yes.
So the 31st of March, I think, on the Thursday, whatever date that is. Have to find that one out.
28th, it says it right there.
28th. It's right there. I just said it. That is the Frontier Meetup.
Yes.
So if you're over in the States for PAX, or you live there or you're nearby, make sure you get your tickets. You can get them on the forums. And yeah, whoa.
But yes, so we're going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes, that's correct.
Which is cool. Well, I won't be. You and Shantae will be.
Yeah. Shantae and myself will be there, and Brett.
And Brett.
Brett
Yay!
will be there.
Mr. Brett.
Come and drop by and say hello.
Yes, everybody knows Brett, but nobody knows Brett.
Who
is Brett?
So yeah, drop along for that. Drop along.
Yes.
Drop along. Come
Are we
along
going to
for that.
E3 this year? Do we know yet?
I don't have any information
No
about
idea.
that, unfortunately. The next one is Elite Community Meet after that in March.
Yes.
April
April 20th.
April 20th.
Yes.
We will be there, me, you and Sally.
Yes, it'll be wonderful. I will challenge everybody to multiplayer games.
You will lose
I
against
will,
Paige.
yes. Or,
So,
yeah.
Twitch Europe as well, which is actually the week before ECM.
Yes.
Which is Bo and myself will be there.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so if you're there, say hello.
Yep.
LaveCon in July.
Yep,
will be
which
there.
will be you, me, and Sally again.
Yeah, and some others
And
too.
some secret guests.
So yeah, more folk.
Fabulous.
So there's loads
And
going on.
Possibly Fantasticon? Not sure yet.
Fantasticon, we should be there as well.
Should be at
in
Fantasticon as
some
well.
capacity.
Somebody will be there.
Don't have all the deets yet.
Yes.
So that's that.
If somebody is named Paige and they weigh 250 pounds or more, they should be renamed Book. It's all right. I do not weigh more than 250 pounds.
So you are Paige.
I am just Paige right
You're
now.
just Paige.
Not quite Leaflet. I'm still Paige, but I'm not Book.
You're blowing through the wind.
I'm Slim Volume. Or Novella.
Novella, yeah.
Novella. That could be
You're
a
an
name.
internet fanfic.
No, thank you. Oh, I'm good.
Stuart GT definitely going to ECM. Finally easy for me to get to.
Excellent,
Nice.
Stuart. Be lovely to see you again.
Orange Spark says, all right, expect to see me at both. Which ones? Because we said like 4.
Yes, I think he means ECM and LaveCon.
Colin Ford on YouTube says we'll be bringing the Elite miniature game to Manchester Elite.
Excellent.
I think I played that last time.
I did hear that some very
I played
good...
one of them. I
did
played
hear-
some A miniature game.
I remember seeing a miniatures game.
Yeah, but I
Which is
don't know what it
good.
was. Oh, maybe it was a homebrewed game or something.
So, where are we in the galaxy today? We are currently in Dumby ZVU D3988, which is a fantastic name. But we are heading towards another place that none of us can pronounce for the 7th waypoint.
Yes, it's in Stimmy something. But we found a water world, which is nice.
Commander Face Guy that says Manchester is so far. Any events near London in the future? Is LaveCon near London?
No, LaveCon's in...
Cleveland? No,
Getting
that
my
was the other
events.
one.
No,
Oh, gosh.
LaveCon is in Northampton.
That sounds about right. I'm just remembering last year's events now.
Fantasticon is in Cleethorpes. We may be at a London event, and we'll certainly let you know if we are. We'll give you due
We're not going to
notice.
keep it a secret. We don't just want to sit there on our own like,
Yeah, that's not fun.
Can't just sort of gather people up and be like, hey, come play games.
Yeah. There we go. I'm going here.
Oh, the single little one.
Because I couldn't be bothered to scan everything else.
No, scan it, would you?
I will.
It takes like
I
all
will.
of 3 seconds.
I will after I've mapped this.
All right, fine.
All three, says Orange Spark, TwitchCon, ECM and LaveCon. I'm endeavouring to be at all of the Frontier events in Europe.
Very nice. ECM is at a different city each year to give everyone a chance to attend.
Yes.
Not bad.
Raxin says I'll be at the next Frontier Expo.
If Manchester is too far though, you might be able to see if there is like a carpool or something similar. Obviously, that's completely up to you guys to arrange. It's not something we do, but I know there's people coming from all over the country and other places.
There's
so
also
you might be able to
apps
arrange
that
something.
facilitate that as well.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Hello, Zulu Romeo. How are you doing?
Zulu using the newest memes. Hello. Oh, hello, sorry. Hello, good humans.
Hello, good humans.
Yes. It's got, whoa, that's bright. I'm too busy reading multiple chats that I'm not even looking,
Yeah.
but whoa, that is shiny.
Shiny sky.
That's beautiful.
Shiny, shiny sky.
So you're only 2.5 thousand light years away from Sajay.
Wow. Well, let's
So
have a look.
Sajay, you go.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at everything.
Yeah, if it's just 2.5 light years, you might be being engulfed in a second, but...
Look, that's where I am.
Dang, you are super close.
So
I'm still just pretty much in the bubble.
We went like this and like...
Gorgeous.
So this is where we are right now.
To be
It's
honest,
the furthest I've ever been.
black holes terrify me in Elite Dangerous.
But they are indeed scary.
I went to the Maya black hole, and that was fine. It's small enough that it was a bit nausea-inducing, but it was okay. It was okay.
When you get stuck in it and
And
can't
then
see where you're going.
yeah, but then Steve was like, "Oh, that's nothing. Come look at the Great Annihilator." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was just dizzy for like 10 minutes.
It's in the name page.
It was awful.
It's in the name.
I mean, it looked fantastic, but it was awful.
I like this water.
Definitely worth visiting though. It's one of those things that even though you feel kind of like sick afterwards, if you're like me, it's like going on an awesome roller coaster. You got to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You got to do it anyway.
Talis says, I flew into the first black hole I found. I think that's everybody's experience.
It's one of those things you're like, oh, it's not too far, I'll drop it. I've flown into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Great Annihilator. And it is a great name as well.
It is a great
Because you got Sagittarius, A star, cool. Great Annihilator.
It's
What would be some other good ones?
Event Horizon.
No. William.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look how spherical it is.
I just have Queen in my head now. Just like, it's Captain Marvel just doing her thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about Captain Marvel.
I just
You'll
know
have
that
to
when she
educate me.
decides to fly places, she just looks like an absolute gold and silver supernova. It's pretty awesome.
She's like flying through. Oh, okay, got ya. Has Will been to Saga A? No.
No,
Never.
you're gonna have to go there at some point.
I'm hoping this trip will take me there.
You're gonna have to do a black hole live stream where you just sit there like, just falling off your chair. Hey everybody,
Dizzy.
enjoy.
This is good. So we've got 2 more to do. I think we can do it.
Hello, Yaffle. Yes, Zulu says the black holes are beautiful. It's the white dwarfs that you have to watch out for.
Why?
Ivory from that ebony and ivory system near Polo Harbour nearly got him killed. I did think we were just about to start singing Ebony and Ivory, but...
I don't know the lyrics.
That's
else I
okay,
would
don't
have.
worry.
Ebony and Ivory.
That's actually close enough.
You don't want me singing.
No, I mean legitimately, that was pretty much close enough.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, scanning the rest of this place because, well, I may as well.
Nah, go to the next one. Bother this one now.
No, we've got
No,
to.
we've been in Dumbay too long.
Dumbay. We're going to probably be in another Dumbay system. So look, there's only 5
Go
left.
find yourself a neutron and launch.
I've done it.
Do it again.
I will do it again
Do
if
it
I come
again.
across one. But it's really if I come across one. Because
Oh,
I'll just
God.
crash on the live stream. But off camera, I'm fine.
Yeah. He's like an elite savant off camera. Yeah. I mean, he has made it here legitimately.
Yeah. No teleportation, no death
and
magic.
you haven't flown into anything and crashed, so
No.
you're good.
Oh, why did I do that? Dropped out though. It's alright.
People on Twitch are currently discussing movies. All good.
Fine. There we go. Did you see new stats for Distant Worlds?
No.
I didn't see them, but
Now we have.
now we have.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Yeah, waypoint 7 is close to Sagittarius A. Hello, Lapinu.
So can I just then zoom off to it?
Yeah, you could just sidetrack a little bit. I mean, you got till Sunday, don't you?
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
Is this not on the? Maybe this is on the actual itinerary, and I've just
Let's have a
ignored it.
look.
It is.
Oh, well,
Shall we go? Shall we go there now?
Yes. Oh, look, Great Annihilator's there too. Go to the Great Annihilator. How far is it anyway? I'm curious.
Well, where is it? It's named.
Galmap Ref, Great Annihilator. Oh, let's have a look, because it's really creepy. We've got Annihilation.
Let's just put that in.
Ah, clever. Good one. Hello, Leandro. Says, greetings from Argentina.
Well, hello.
Hello.
It's about 2,000, 1.8.
It's closer than Sagittarius A.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a sideways.
Yeah, there's a bit of a sideways.
So
Alright,
going to Sagittarius because much better.
Fine. Can do.
Is it just Sagittarius A with star next to it?
Should be. To the list.
It's never actually been. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's really close.
Yeah, it's really not far at all. 3,900.
Oh, it's really. It's next to the waypoint.
That helps then.
Right, on my way. I'm just going to continue going.
No, we do not have any cheat codes. We are currently playing on a regular Elite Dangerous account on the PS4.
Yeah, it's my personal account.
The only times we will use dev accounts are if we're doing very specific, like live streams where we're looking at dev tools or we're, looking at
Content
very
creator
specific
ones.
stuff. Yeah.
So any of the feature commanders ones, where we do specific activities, they're all dev accounts, but we for personal playing, let's plays.
Yeah. Every single Distant Worlds 2 live stream so far has been on, either Will's or Sally's own accounts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, it's not fun to just play with, it's one of those things, you used to play with cheat codes when you were younger and it was fun until you just got bored.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then you were like, great, I've got all the cash and I've flown all the places and I've done all the thing and I'm bored now. And then you start again.
There's some questions. Killer War Dog says, is there any update on new station? What is happening? For the Distant Worlds 2 CG, it's under construction currently, but when you get there on the day of the CG, it should activate.
Brilliant.
So if you get there early, you won't be able to. Don't think you'll be able to do much.
No.
And that's that.
Neither Return of the Hot Build. No, it kind of fell over a lot. It's not a hot build.
Not a hot build.
No hot build.
So this is 64 jumps. Not that far.
That's really easy.
I'll get there.
I mean, you've got half an hour.
Got half an hour, which if I'm really good.
If you just literally jump, you'll get half the way there.
5 reasons why I should play this, says Z0XS. Go for it, Paige.
Okay,
You give me your reasons.
There are over 30 different ships for all different kinds of play styles, all with sort of different cockpits and interiors, and you can
modules that
you can edit all of those, which is excellent. And you can paint the outsides and take pretty screenshots. 2 Screenshot Simulator, you can take ridiculously beautiful pictures. So if you like going about finding the most beautiful thing you can pretty much.
I'm going to jump in and say it's fun.
That's a good one. That's a very good
game.
one.
This is ever a reason.
It's one of those games where you can decide to play as you want to. So yes, you can follow a very specific play style if you want to get to a very specific place or do a specific thing.
Yeah.
Or you can just go, no, I'm going to go and do random things and just fly in circles because I feel like it. Or you do what I do, where you scavenge and just wait for other people to get killed and then you steal their things and fly away again, which is fun. Okay, we're up to 4.
We're up to 4.
Fifth one.
Fifth one, you can submit your own player faction.
Boom.
If you're a group of players, and then you can push the faction around the galaxy, their agenda, and spread their influence, and have a Well, it's for me, it's quite cool. You have ownership in the sense that you have ownership and agency to you know spread the influence of your own crafted faction within a universe that is completely.
The last thing
built.
as well, most of us are never going to get to go to space, and this is literally one of the closest things you're ever going to get to going to space realistically.
Yeah.
And space is cool.
And that, I would then say, let's open that same question, because I'd love to know what people think. But you guys watching right now, 5 reasons why someone who's never seen Elite Dangerous before, why they should play it.
Yep, that'd be
great.
Go
for it. Let us know.
Why aren't I piloting alongside you? Because then we'd need another computer or another PS4.
It is all set up for, we'd need some additional stuff in this room. So right now,
I'll fly at some point.
You'll fly at some point?
One of my favourite things to do is go and look at Thargoids, which is pretty cool.
Scary.
Do a spooky Thargoid stream.
Scary.
But yes, and Karama, yes, it is me. Hello.
This is Paige.
Hi.
Because of the Stellar Forge. Let's just get off.
Yes, Stellar Forge is incredible. It's a piece of tech which pretty much accurately simulates our galaxy down to, oh gosh, 100 billion systems, 400 billion stars?
Of which the community have discovered less than 1% of.
At least that's half of 1%.
Half of 1%.
0.030%. People keep asking when they can get another galaxy. You'd not even explore 1% of this one. So much out there to find.
You can fight Thargoids if you're into that.
You can.
Shan's here saying, "Don't be such a chicken. Thargoids are nice and fun." Well, they hurt my ship. They hurt me.
Yeah.
I will when I get back. When I get back from Distant Worlds 2, I'm gonna sort of try and. I'm nearly in exploration. I'm not super far for trade, so I'm going to delve into doing trade activities and combat activities. So I want to get to Triple Elite.
Do it.
Eventually.
Do it.
Right now, I'm super close to.
Oh, I saw a message a second ago, then I lost it. Let's find it again. Right. Ariark says, "Are we planning to do any full crossplay between all versions of the game, or is it going to be a shared background sim only?" Currently, the stuff happening around sort of cross-platform for some specific games is really cool.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're going to keep an eye on it because it would be great to do. At the minute, nothing to announce. The sort of the tech and the ability isn't widely available yet. But if and when we do have something to announce on that, you'll definitely hear about it.
Yes.
Yes. And yes, Elite Dangerous technically does have the largest game map ever created because it's the entire galaxy. That's pretty cool.
And there's lots to discover. There's lots of things out there that players haven't seen. So.
That game developer, yes, you can get the game on Steam, or you can run it via its own launcher, or you can play it on Xbox, or you can play it on PS4.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is pretty cool. There are so many things in this galaxy, it's crazy.
Yeah, and you can spend hours and hours and hours of your time just in one tiny portion of it.
I think in April I'll have worked at Frontier for 3 years.
Yeah.
I think I've put in 2,500 hours so far in 3 years.
I need to look at
pretty epic.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's one of those that you can just sort of, if you want it to be fast and sort of action and shooting and fighting, then you can do that, or you can just leisurely trundle about the galaxy in a nice little fat slow ship and have a look around, which is cute.
Well, that's awesome. It's on PS4 and Xbox One as well.
Yep, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and you can check it out. I think we've got links on most of our social accounts. We should have links in YouTube or Twitch or even Mixer. We should have links to all of the places you can get the game, which is pretty good. Or just type in "Buy Elite Dangerous" to Google and it'll come up.
Yeah. Commander Veiled Rover says Elite Dangerous is real life. Our reality is the game.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Same. You only live in this world, not this world. Story that's happening in the background develops in realistic time. There's so many reasons, and there's so much to do. There are so many things going on in this game that a lot of people delve into, but also a lot of things that people haven't delved much into.
Yes.
So out there are stellar phenomenon, which many of you have found. But you should see what you can do to interact with those, because not many people have done it.
When I was speaking to people the other day, because they met up for another Dove Enigma sort of expedition meetup a year later, and they were like, "Oh, I'm just going to run into it." I'm like, "Try something else. You don't just need to fight everything you see immediately. That's how many wars have started."
Flash your lights on.
Flash your lights. You could try noise.
Research limpets
You could
exist.
boop them if you wanted.
They do take, like, I accidentally drove into one.
Yep.
And it took all my shields down.
Dang.
So not good.
It didn't like you.
Killer War Dog, with the best reason, of course, is the community is great.
Yes.
I think it does go without saying, Elite Dangerous wouldn't be anything without its community and the amount of things that the community do. This trip we're doing right now, if you're tuning in, you've never seen Elite Dangerous before, it might just seem like I'm jumping from system to system. It's kind of what I'm doing at the minute. Every now and then I'm looking at this screen to see if there's anything interesting I need to scan here.
Yeah.
For some explorers, they like to scan everything. I'm only picking out some lucrative stuff.
But you're doing this alongside thousands of people, and that's not a hyperbole, that's literal thousands. On the day that Distant Worlds 2 launched, 14,000 people decided they couldn't wait for their turn and decided to jump all at once.
Yeah.
And all off they went through space together, which was pretty cool.
It's awesome. I really like this trip. Naturally, it's based on time schedules as well, so I haven't been able to jump much and play around with some of the people on the expedition, but there is a nice energy, spirit of travelling together right now. I'm doing this trip, but I know I'm not alone, and there's others out there, and it's awesome. And
there's plenty of meetups happening at different parts, like different places, so when you get to Sagittarius A Star, there'll probably be a few people there poking it for fun, or just sitting there screaming, you know, 1 to 2.
I've gone space mad.
Yep.
And it's worth saying that Distant Worlds 2 is completely
player-made.
Yeah. Player organised, player created.
Player run.
It's all players.
It's very cool. It's very cool.
So being part of that's really cool.
And then you've got the featured commanders thing that I like to bring up at every moment I can. So featured commanders is, I guess I'd call it a program that we do, where we will ask people in the community, do you want to be told about to other people in the community? And they'll say yes, and then they give us details, and we'll interview them and check out all their stuff, and then we sort of shove them into the stage of everybody else's social accounts, and
it's cool.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like last week we talked to the Fatherhood.
Yes.
Who are a brilliant group who started from a couple of dads who play Elite Dangerous, but only when their little ones go to sleep.
Do you know their slogan?
Yeah, when the kids go to sleep, we go to space.
It's cool.
But there's now over 1,000 of them, which is pretty epic.
Yeah.
Like 1,000 mums, dads, professionals. It's just people that don't have a ton of time to play, which is pretty epic. So they all get together the minute they can and fly through space and then run off to change diapers again. So, you know, it's one of those things.
Don't leave your ship sort of moving towards a star.
They'll try and help you if they can, but they're not really going to be able to rescue you out of a star. But hey, Commander Plate is here. Hello, Commander. How are the controls? Is it difficult to fly, Will?
So,
good giggle.
I think trying to process my answer for this. It does have a steep learning curve. There's no doubt about that. It does. We have made it so that there are control schemes that are a little bit more sort of accessible, but you can really tailor your controls to whatever is most comfortable for you. It does take some getting used to.
Yes.
You do have to kind of power through that initial stage of how do I fly a spaceship, because it does aim to be, you know, a simulation of what it would maybe be like to fly a spaceship. So I would say don't just give up when you try and you like, I can't fly this. Try and really focus on what you need to do. Pay attention to the scanner. Don't forget super drive. Super cruise. Goodness me. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Super cruise, because there are people out there who start the game and they fly 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 and they're not super cruising and then they're not even jumping.
Nope. Plus your first ship is free, so crash it as much as you want until you get used to it, and then don't worry, you'll just get a new one and you'll start again. It's all good.
Never fly without a rebuy.
Yep. There is also the Galactic Academy on Discord, where if you do get stuck, they will help you learn. There are so many streamers that will help you learn. You can even pop us a tweet if you need help, and we will help you out, or we will find you somebody that can. And it is one of those games that you mentioned accessibility, that we have a lot of disabled commanders who'll play. So if you find that you're finding it really difficult on mouse and keyboard, try an Xbox pad, and if that's not working, try a PS4 pad, and if that's not working, try a HOTAS. But if that's not working, try a HOTAS with some foot pedals. And if that's not working, maybe try it in VR. There are so many different ways you can actually control Elite Dangerous. So if you do get stuck, you can pick up something else and give it another go.
And I'm quoting players here. This isn't a marketing line, but I'm quoting players here. They say this is the best game in VR. So
yeah, and I'm saying it for myself. I've played quite a few VR games, and they all have their own very particular charm, and they're all really enjoyable. But for seated VR games, there are two that stand out to me, and it's this and I Expect You to Die. They're very different games.
Oh my god, I thought you were just saying that.
No, it's one where you play as a spy. But with Elite Dangerous, you're sat in your cockpit and you're flying around. It is very much one of those games where you can just be like, oh my gosh, everything behind me is there. And then I fell off my chair when checking out the back of a Type 7. So it's pretty
no, I'm burning up.
Oh, well.
I'm not paying attention.
You got any heat sinks?
Nah, but it's fine. It's not too bad.
And yes, like Zulu Romeo says as well, there are voice control macros. So if you need some help with the controls, you can ask the ship itself to deploy your landing gear, or check what the next system is. Malik VR is a fantastic streamer to check out for information like that.
Yeah,
you'll see him using it a lot.
A lot of people are verifying this on Twitch. This is the best game in VR. I can verify this VR quote, Will. That is so true. ED is the best VR game from Albion First.
Alex, if there are bugs in the Russian language version of the game, definitely let us know on the forums, and we can have our localization team have a look into it for you and hopefully pick up any sort of grammar errors and things like that. How did you do that with the scan, Will?
All right, I've got my PlayStation controls, and most of it's muscle memory at this point. But I press R. Well, firstly, I make sure my cockpit mode is in analysis mode. Yep. Press R2. It's just the control scheme I'm doing on it.
And you need to slow down in Super Cruise first, yeah?
Yeah, not for this point.
Not for that one.
You can keep up like this, and it does, of course, depend on your fire groups.
Yep.
My Discovery scanner is R2. So I first do a scan like that. Alternatively, I'll show you another way to do it. Then you need to slow your throttle down. I've got it mapped. And then triangle and 1.
Yep.
R1. Triangle and 1. Triangle and R1 to enter the FSS mode.
Cool.
Like so.
And then you get this screen.
Brings up this scanner. So I use the right thumbstick to pull this across. And then I have to align it to the arrows along the orbit line here.
It's worth saying as well, though, you can rebind most of these controls. So if you would prefer that, it's on the keyboard and you have to spell out house to be able to do it, you can rebind stuff.
Yeah, this is just my scheme.
Yeah.
But alternatively, I'll jump to the next system to show you how you can do it another way. So there are two ways to do it. And this is something we introduced in Beyond Chapter 4, which is the most recent update.
And a bunch of players still think that we actually removed the honk itself, which is not true.
It's not
you
true.
can still honk. So if you just want to jump and go blah, and then jump out again, you can still do that.
And you'll get paid for everything you would have normally if you didn't done that. But now, if you use the FSS mode to scan bodies, you will get the same amount of profits and data that you would have if you'd flown up to them and scanned them close by. So, it's awesome. It's a new change. So. Alternatively, you can slow your throttle down like this, and you can jump into FSS mode straight away. It says you need to do a scan, which if you haven't bound your Discovery scanner, you can do it this way, and then it'll show up like this. And then you can see here we're sort of hiding it. I'm just going to hide us real quick.
Yep, get us out of the way. There we go.
But you can see here on the signal analysis what it is we're looking at. So you've got high metal worlds, rocky bodies, icy bodies, rocky blah, 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 loads of things. So that's it. That's pretty much it.
Leo, you can play with a HOTAS. very easily. There's so many different HOTAS supported with Elite, and most of the time you can plug it in, and even if there aren't current binds already made for it, you can create your own binds. It will take a bit longer, and some players will have created binds for you. So even if you have a very obscure HOTAS and pedal setup, somebody will have created some binds you can use, which is nice and easy. Commander Corvus Corax Nevermore, which that's Quoth the Raven Nevermore, Edgar Allan Poe, I think, says that the Elite Dangerous team is very helpful, as well as the player community.
They are.
Which is awesome.
They are indeed.
Yes, we are. We are very helpful, Will.
Yeah, I am, sure. I've got a PlayStation HOTAS down there, which I do like to use. I actually prefer it over the controller, but given the amount of people who are coming in and out of this room for different streams, it does take up a bit of room. So right now I'm just playing with this, but we've also got streaming set up downstairs, which I'm going to introduce all the cool HOTAS stuff into, because I just like it.
Whereas I prefer to play with an Xbox One pad.
There you go.
So, I mean, I've got arthritis in my hands. If you do have trouble with your hands, or, like a lot of our commanders are a bit older, because they played the original Elite when it first came out, you might find that the Xbox controller is just very comfortable for you to be able to sit and comfortably play.
Yeah. Hi Inder here says the new scanner was exploring game changer.
Yes. Yeah. It's one of those that you can spend as much time or as little time as you want, which is pretty cool.
I am an Asp Explorer. This is my Hanuman 2.
Gamora wants, Gamora wants me to do the honk for ships. I think that's fine.
Let's hear it. There you go. You can get that now for $2.99.
If anyone makes that their text tone, let me know.
Clip it.
Clip that noise. Please don't. That's awful. But still, yes. There you go.
I'm using a PS4 controller on PC, and it's pretty awesome for Elite.
You do have your ship voice in French, don't you?
I do, yeah.
You do. We have a French Kovas.
Yeah, we have French, we have German, we have Portuguese.
Yes.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Russian?
I think Russian.
I can't remember them all.
I think Russian. No, Russian.
Can't remember them all. But anyway, it's got all of that. So.
For Oaks, thank you very much. That was a war grunt, intimidating as hell. I guess it's just because I'm a singer, I can just do weird noises.
Always make a copy of your bindings, says Highlander.
Yes. Save them somewhere else completely and call them something weird so you can put them back in. We did release, with the 3.3 update, we did release, I don't even know what the technical term for it is, but a fix which should keep your bindings intact. However, we are aware that it's not necessarily doing what it's meant to do, and sometimes bindings are still going missing. So please keep a backup of it and be aware we are working to get that working, and we do hope that very soon we will be able to keep your bindings throughout all updates. We are legitimately working on it. We know it's a pain in the butt, so keep it saved elsewhere.
First streak, I don't know what your... Oh, hang on. Maybe it's here. Are you aware of people spawn camping suns for others to come into systems only to interdict them and kill them immediately upon arrival? It does depend on what you mean by that, because piracy
is a legitimate
gameplay mechanic.
If you are in open as well, you will be playing with other human players.
Yeah.
And obviously, if they are hiding behind a sun and then interdict you, then you're going to have to do your best to get out of that interdiction, or be able to drop out and low wake or high wake, whatever you're going to do. But yes, it's a legitimate playstyle.
Yeah, it does become a problem if you're continuously being hunted down by the same player, or same group of players trying to really target you. That is when it becomes an issue, because it then turns into a case of harassment, which we don't tolerate. But piracy, pirates waiting for other players in popular spots to take them out, it's a legitimate game mechanic.
Yeah. But yeah, you've done the right thing. If you've got any questions or any queries, or you are worried that it's not being legit, then you can contact the support team.
Yes.
He will check it out for you, and make sure it's all doing well. Am I doing an impression of a Reaper? Reapers and the Honk do sound fairly similar.
What's a Reaper?
So in Mass Effect, Reapers are the big sort of like squid ships that land and kill everything in sight every 50,000 years.
The third one.
I've got a massive Mass Effect tattoo on my arm. I do love Mass Effect.
There you go. Paige is a fan.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan.
The Honey Thief says, "Hey Will, what are the benefits of streaming Frontiers games?" So there are several benefits. The first, you're playing a cool game. It has a great community. We already know those ones. We also have an affiliate program, also sort of internally named the Pioneer Program,
Yes.
Which we are working on. But you can get profit share on links. So if you are streaming the game, you can sign up to our Rakuten, and it means that anyone who clicks your links and then buys the game, you get commission off that, which is a really nice way to earn some extra pennies. We love streamers, so we often do live streams with streamers. The Honey Thief still needs to get you on a stream at some point.
We'll get that
Don't
set
worry,
up.
Haven't forgotten.
We'll have to do a Hunt the Honey Thief at some point. See if we can pew him as he's in his selfie.
And I'm confident I could.
I reckon you could.
We'll see. So we've got that. We love streamers, so we often do streams with them. But of course, we also help promote them as well, giving them prizes for giveaways, sponsoring them on social media, all that sort of stuff. So we really care about our streamers, and we like to keep a good, if not friendly, level with our content creators.
Sounds strange,
yeah. But yeah, we love meeting up with them at our community meets and just having a chat. And
Franco703, if you'd like to speak to us about the affiliate program, you can get in touch on any of our social channels or email community@frontier.co.uk and we can get you some more information.
Yes. We are currently reworking and tweaking it. We're also signing up to Keymailer, which is a really good way for content creators to get game codes as they come out, or when games come out, and things like that. So.
As a couple of commanders have spoken about the so-called distant ganks crew, I'm not going to go into any specifics, but if you feel that you are being harassed or if there are any problems, get in touch with the support team. But piracy is a legit game mechanic, so essentially we're not the ones to judge. It'll be on a case-by-case basis, reported to the support team, and they will do what they do.
Yeah. There's also some feedback about PvP and piracy. Please share that with us as well. I've seen it here, but also on the forums if you want to have a deeper discussion about that, because ourselves and the development team keep an eye on the forums and keep an eye on the discussions that are going on.
Alex says, are you using cheats because you've got quite a high jump range?
No.
No, you're not, but how did you get a good jump range?
I'm not cheating. I'll tell you right now how I'm doing this. It's... 1 second, I'm just getting into a spot where I feel comfortable.
So he doesn't fly into a sun.
I don't want to crash. So I have engineered my ship. So I have this. This is a Guardian frameshift drive booster, which I've unlocked with the Guardian tech brokers. That just adds, depending on the slot you put it in, which is here, it's 5H. But it gives me an additional jump range, and then I've engineered my frameshift drive here, which... this. I could inject it as well if I wanted to with these things. So
most ships that you kind of just buy will have a pretty low jump range, you know, maybe 15, something like that, which when you upgrade it with just standard modules, no matter how good they are, you know, from the stores, you're going to get maybe 40 at a push, I think, for most of the ships I've flown, personally.
Depends, it just depends.
But when you engineer, you can get anywhere up to sort of 70.
Yeah, some people have better ones than me.
You can get pretty awesome jump range. You can make that even better by making your ship lighter, by engineering it more, by getting rid of your weapons. Sometimes you can ditch a shield. Really depends. The more slender you make your ship, the further you're going to go, but then you will risk hitting a star.
It has less tools as well, whereas this is equipped for a long journey away from home.
Apart from heat sinks.
No heat sinks, but I shouldn't be getting into a situation where I'm on fire too often.
You'd hope not.
Or I'm doing it wrong.
And Red Munchkin Gaming, I will type it into the chat for you.
Thank you.
If I can see, because the monitor's all the way over there.
So
listen to that keyboard. I love this keyboard.
It's nice.
So clicky.
Every like
I think
keystroke is.
I think they're Cherry Red MX keys. You don't know what that means. It just means they're clicky.
It's just...
Yes,
it's just a keyboard to me.
It's very clicky.
So if you've seen 140 to 170, that's because people can augment their jump in a neutron star, and there's also these synthesis items that you can use as well. which I'm going to fail to find now here like this. See?
Why is your French voice? Why is your shit voice on French? Says Mace DK.
Because I had it on German, but it wasn't working for me. And for Distant Worlds, I wanted a French accent because I used to live in France and I missed.
And you speak French a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. So I can speak a little bit of French. So I just had it on there to remind me. It's nostalgia, really. And I know what the ship is saying, which is cool.
Yeah. Kirov says that Luciana is the best voice, which is awesome.
What's everybody's favourite Kovas now? Booster will give you 10.7 max. There you go.
Yeah, so I don't like the standard ship voice.
Why?
She always sounds a bit sassy to me. I don't like her. Like,
stop telling me up.
Stop sitting in my ship and sassing me. Like, I hire you, get out of my ship. But Victor's my favourite. He's quite posh. Victor. I quite like him.
Victor. He's like
he's very smart.
A butler.
He's very much. He's like a ship butler.
Yeah.
I wish he would be a bit more sassy, but
Kazak here says I regularly do 300 light year neutron boosted jumps.
Ooh.
I did one at the weekend. No, did two at the weekend. I want to do another, but I'm scared. I don't know if I could do it on a live stream.
Oh, I reckon you could do it. We'll have to have a chat with the, with the chats while you just do it.
Have
just
to be
do
like
it.
this.
Come on, concentration face.
Because I was just lying in bed. I was like, oh, neutral star. You know what? I'm going to try it. Here's where I'm going to try it. This might be where my Distant Worlds 2 trip ends, and it didn't.
First streak. If you are experiencing a bug with engineering, could you make a report on our forums, please?
Yes.
Because even if it's been reported before, either add a comment or report it again, because if we don't know about the problems, we can't fix them. So let us know, and we will take a look.
Folks may have missed this on Friday, but we've also announced that we're bringing in a new forum.
We are.
We're revamping and moving to a new provider for our forums in the end by the end of March. And with that will also come a new bug report system. It means that you won't be making bug reports on the forums anymore. We'll have a dedicated site, much like our support site, for bug reports. So right now this is the normal way to do things. But in the future, there will be this opportunity as well. Yes. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So all the details are there on the forums. We'll be releasing more as we have more.
Yeah.
But we're going to make it a whole lot easier for you to report issues, to see what,
See what else has been reported.
Yep.
So when you report a bug, it will also throw suggestions like, is this the same bug?
Yep.
And then you can actually just attach it onto that. So.
Yeah. So it'll work a similar way to our current knowledge base, where you can go and sort of look up bits of information you might need. Yeah. So, yeah. There you go. So, I'm afraid I think we have to finish up for today.
Yeah, that's all we have time for today. I need to go and eat. You probably need to eat as well.
Yeah, I need a sandwich.
I'm not going to eat you a pen again. But thanks to everybody who joined us on Twitch, Mixer and YouTube. Join us. We'll be back tomorrow on Frontier Developments with Planet Coaster. Not us, but some others. And then on Thursday, Jurassic World Evolution as well.
Which is excellent.
And then for Elite Dangerous, the next live stream will be on Thursday.
To be confirmed. We'll tell you soon.
Yeah, what's going on with that one. But it's at 7 p.m. UTC. So join us on YouTube. And, well, actually, join us on... now, it's not just join us on YouTube. Join us on YouTube, Mixer and Twitch for all streams going forward. So, yes, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll catch you later. Have a nice week.